Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm Jonathan, also known as the Broke Dad. In this video, I'll be going over how to create a budget. We'll go through a sample budget I've come up with and see how and where we can cut back to save some extra cash. Stay tuned and join me on the journey from broke to not so broke. And welcome back. So, making a budget, it's never fun, but hopefully this video helps simplify the process. Now, my first step in making a budget is listing my fixed expenses. So, rent or house payment, car payment, insurance, utilities, cell phone, streaming services, internet. The expenses that don't typically change from month to month usually tend to stay the same. Those are the ones I usually like to list first because I know this month they'll be the same, next month they'll be the same. So I'll start with those. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult, as in your expenses that tend to fluctuate. Your groceries, gas, other purchases here and there, stuff for the kids. Those are expenses that can change from month to month, and those are a little bit more difficult to put in a budget because some months you'll be spending less, or in some months you'll be spending more. So I just try and get about a 3 month average and see where I'm at, and then I'll list the cost of those averages within the 3 months. Now you add it all together, and that pretty much gets you your monthly expenses. I've made a sample budget I'll put up on the screen, and this is typically for a family of 3 to 5, and we'll go through all the expenses. So, first off, the budget for this family is $5,500. That's their starting balance. They have done it pretty well because their first and foremost expense is savings. Tends to be $150. Next is home expenses, so that could be anything from mortgage or rent. Next would be insurance, car and house insurance, I'm assuming is combined here. Transportation could be vehicle maintenance as long and along with fuel or car payments. Next, food or groceries. Then personal expenses could be anything from buying a bag of chips at the gas station or small items that you think you might need here and there. And then utilities, which everybody has to pay: gas, hydro, water. So those are your set amount of utility costs. And you have streaming services, which is Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, any of those, and your cell phone and internet charges as well. So that brings this family's total monthly expenses to about $5,500. Now they're right at the edge here because their monthly income is $5,500 as well. But good thing is he has a little bit of a side hustle which generates him about $100 a month. So they're able to have that extra $100 at least for this month. See, he didn't put it in his planned, but he actually made $100 this month, which is good. Now, remember, this is only a sample budget. Every household will have a different amount of money that they're spending on different items and so forth like that. This is just what I thought would be typical for most families, as I kind of based it on what my family would typically expense during a month. So our groceries are very similar to that. Our streaming and cell phone and internet and utilities are very similar to that as well too. So just showing you based off a rough example, but it's not exactly what we spend. And I'm sure other families tend to spend more in certain areas or less in certain areas. So this is just, like I said, a rough estimate on what a family of 3 to 5 would be spending on their monthly income and expenses. So now, showing you this sample budget, I hope it gives you an idea of how to create a budget of your own. And I'll end this video here, giving you guys time to also put together a small budget for your family, or you might even be single and doing a budget for yourself. It never hurts to have a budget and know what you'll be spending. And that will also help you from spending less. So you'll be able to keep more money for your savings or for other investments that you plan on doing in the future. So that's it for part one of this video. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your comments on this video and check out any of my previous videos as well too. Please like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear any suggestions that you guys may have on collaborating on a budget or budgets that you guys are planning as well too. And stay tuned for my next video where I'll be going through part two and we'll be dissecting this budget a little bit better to see where we can save in different areas. Thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.